Good afternoon, warriors. I'm back again. My name's Kerry Duval. I'm the Mental Health Warrior's wife. And this afternoon, I'm joined by the brilliant Rebecca Adams. Welcome, Rebecca.
Hello, Kerry. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Really, really good. Manic morning, but yeah, everything's good. So thank you so much for having me on the show as well. So I appreciate it.
Not a problem. I'm taking over for Adam because obviously he's having a well-earned week off.
Yes.
But even though he's having a week off, it hasn't stopped him doing this.
Sellotape.
Doesn't work. You can take it off. I need some duct tape.
Yeah, okay.
If anybody's got any duct tape, feel free to send it me. Obviously, before we start, we'll do some quick fire questions.
Okay.
My favourite question that Adam keeps nicking: does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes. My daughter will argue with me, but yes, it does.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I don't have any pets, but I always go for the dog rather than the cat. I don't know.
I love my cats. I do.
Okay.
What's your favourite colour?
Purple.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Everyone loves purple. Well, everyone I come across loves purple. I'm not sure about Adam, but hey ho, that's a different story. So I want to start with, obviously your bio says that you're the International Life and Business Mastering Mentor, but I want to know, who is Rebecca Adams?
Who am I? Okay. 42-year-old single parent of a special needs son and also a daughter. I live in Merseyside. I was down south for 18 and a half years. And then I moved up because my mum was ill. So I moved up last year. Unfortunately, she passed away in April. And so I'm ex-military. I joined the military straight from school. And I've been in business 18 and a half years. So that's basically me, if you want to streamline it a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant. Obviously, you've raised two children on your own. That's absolutely brilliant. And you've just been telling me about your daughter failing a theory. Hashtag never quit to her.
Yeah.
Nothing stopping you going again.
Yeah, she's
it's having the courage
again,
to get up and do it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Hashtag never quit.
Yeah, definitely.
And good luck for your next theory. So obviously I want to go back before all the business stuff, before the army, anything like that. Tell me about school. What was school like for you?
School, loved English, didn't like being at school, wasn't in the popular gang, wasn't in anything. So I kind of mixed between two lots. Skittered at school because I've got a big nose and I was called Egg Eyes at school. Being told I was bossy and loud and things like that. Whereas now, obviously, you see it as being a voice, you know, speaking up and things like that, and very lead by example and everything else. But school was okay. I was in school in Merseyside. I was born in Staffordshire and then moved to Merseyside when I was 4. And then was raised in Merseyside and then obviously joined the army at 16. But yeah, school was okay. It wasn't really a place that I wanted to go to, kept myself to myself in a way. Had a few, you know, have your friends and that, but not good. You know, when you're decluttering and you find those, do you remember at school you had those, you know, the teacher thing, and they used to write, Rebecca needs to do better, you know what I mean? And I'm like, really? But yeah. It's not a place. I think a lot of us in our generation, we look back and we go, yeah, school was just not,
Yeah, I didn't like school.
Did you not?
No, I absolutely hated school.
No.
Oh, I'd get up in the mornings and I'd be like, I've got to go to school again. Damn. I hated it.
Yeah.
I was one of these that, I had like different groups of friends, but it was never really anybody that I actually wanted to go and speak to, because the friends that I did actually want to speak to had all been excluded.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I think school as well. I mean, this is my honest personal opinion. I think school can be positive, but also it can be negative. And school is basically where you have to remember stuff. And if you don't remember it when you're being tested, you're actually penalised and you get like a D or a C, whereas the kids whose brains actually remember everything, they get A's and A pluses or whatever the I'm sure my daughter said they've changed from letters to numbers now or whatever, but which I can't keep up with. But it's kind of, it's just tested that, you know, you're not good enough if you don't remember everything. And I think that can kind of play with people's mindset and mental health. And then they go into the overwhelm of, why should I try anyway? Because I'm going to get a D. There's no point, I'm thick, or whatever they want to tell themselves. And I think it's quite a negative play. So the education needs to actually change dramatically. I think that's my own honest personal opinion. And then hopefully the environment will be more. Yeah,
I agree with you that one. I mean, I got an F for French, and I seen my French teacher.
Yeah.
And she said, "I saw your grade, Kerry." I got F. F is for French. I passed.
Yay! There you go.
That was my way anyway.
They just don't get it. I mean, some people are really great at art and music and things like that, whereas you're supposed to be, you know, it's like maths, English, science, all of this. I mean, I was good at English, but maths, you know what I mean? Maths. Yeah. Right, I do my own books and accounts, so that's cool. It's really, really good. And obviously with maths, it's all about, you know, I really submerse now, obviously being 42, I submerse into my expertise and I go into, well, what maths problems do I actually need? Well, I need to add, subtract, I need to know percentages and obviously markups and things with business. But apart from that, you don't need, are you ready? A bit of controversy here. You don't need some of the things you do learn. So I always have a running joke with my daughter and I say, guess what? She falls for it every time. She's 18. She falls for it every time. And she goes, what, Mum, what? And I say, another day without algebra or another day without trigonometry. And it's she's like rolling her eyes, you know, and I'm like, but it's true though. I mean, obviously you need that stuff if you're going into specialist arenas, things like that. I'm not taking away anything, but you know, I never went to college. I never went to university. I joined the army straight from school. So, you know, school has got positive and negative, you know, memories. But it does need to change. Right now, the school system entirely needs to change and bring in more mental health awareness and more empathy, more respect, and, you know, learning stuff that kids actually need, you know.
You know what? You'd have been perfect for our earlier on podcast. We were talking about the education system. So next, honestly, we're going to do a part 2 because we've had a couple of technical issues with Sarah Jane, who was on. It kept freezing and glitching, and like, what the hell's going on? But we're going to do a part 2, so we're going to bring you on, and you can voice a little bit more.
Brilliant.
We can have a rant about it.
Bring a bit of controversy there. That's fine. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with me, Carrie, as well, I see things differently. It's not just black and white. It's rainbow colour, back to front, upside down, everything. And I see things from all different angles. So I see the education side, but I also see a lot of other things as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I see everything from all different ways. You know? So yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the way to be. Obviously, going back to school.
Yeah.
Obviously, I liked English. I got 2 C's. You know, and again, with maths, I got a D. I didn't like maths. Never used it.
Yeah.
You know, my maths teacher always said, maths is priceless. No, it's not. You don't use it. I've got a calculator on my phone.
You know what makes me laugh? Are you ready? I might make everyone laugh as well. Do you know what? We've been lied to at school because they told us we would never carry a calculator all the time. We would never carry a camera. And guess what? It's all on the phone.
Exactly.
So they need to apologise.
Yeah. They need to pull us all back, say, all right, okay, we apologise, we got it wrong. You've got calculators. Yeah, but I've also got a son that's got autism himself. That is a maths genius. He's a human calculator, and he tells me what I'm spending in the shops. If I need to know what half of something or 50% of something, I've got my son.
Yeah.
So I've got it twice. Ha. Maths isn't priceless. Maths is useless. That's just my opinion.
But also one thing that I found out by accident, and stop me if you know, but obviously if people don't know watching this, if you get your calculator on your phone, right? So your phone's up this way. And then if you turn it on the side, it goes into that scientific, the scientific one. And I'm like, my mum paid £15 back in the early 90s for this thing. You know, she had to save up she was a nurse. So she had to save up, because I'm from a single parent family, save up every single, you know, like £1 a week and stuff just to get this calculator.
Yeah.
For me, for school, which I wouldn't even know what to do with the science side.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yep. But I think that's only iPhones that have got it. Please feel free to correct me, because I haven't got it on my Android one anyway. I've just got a rubbish little Android. I
don't know. I'm on an iPhone, so yeah, don't know.
I've got a rubbish little Android. It's not on that one. Or if the updated ones have got it, feel free to let me know. But as far as I know, it's only iPhones that have got it. I love my 11. I'm not getting rid of it. I've been offered the 12
for years.
Said no. I don't want the 12.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going off subject here.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. So tell me, from school, obviously you went into the army. Tell me a bit about that.
So joined the army straight from school. I remember the day you got your GCSEs, I had to phone up, go to the phone box, because mobile phones didn't exist, and actually phone up my mum so she could let the military know. And then basically I'd already done my selection and stuff before then. And then what you do is they gave us a list of what you needed, like iron, this, that, and the other, whatever, and packaged everything up. My mum said bye to me at Liverpool Lime Street Station. I went to Euston, got the underground all at 16 by myself, got the underground to Waterloo, went from Waterloo to Aldershot, and then I did basic training. Then I did my actual, training of my craft. And then I got posted, and then I went to Canada for 3.5 months, and then we travelled and did all of that. I met my kid's dad in the military. So I met him on day one of Aldershot, and back in 1995. And the rest is history. And back then, you weren't really... Well, I'm just going to say it anyway, because whatever. You weren't really allowed to get pregnant and stay in the army. So they gave me an option: either have my baby in the August, because his birthday's this month, have my baby in the August, in September, go to Bosnia for 6 months, or leave the army. That was my choice. So I left because I could not leave. My mum was a nurse. So I couldn't leave my new 1-month-old baby with my mum for 6 months and stuff. So it was a kind of a difficult decision to make at that time. I was only in the military 3 years. My kid's dad was in the military for 12. So when we got married, I became an army wife, and then obviously divorce and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah. I can do a little bit of experience, because when I was coming up to the last couple of years of school, my boyfriend at the time was just going into his basic training. So obviously I can connect with you a little bit there. I know it's tough. I mean, before he went into the army, he was absolutely brilliant. I didn't have a thing bad to say about him. But then while he was away, I don't know what you do when there, but he went from a decent bloke to the most horrible a-hole you can imagine.
They do strip you down. I mean, my take on it is that you go in as a civvy, we call them civvies. So go in as a civvy, and then they strip you down and build you up into a soldier, because they have to, because of, you know what I mean? So it's so strict. It's unbelievable, as it was way back then. I don't know what it's like now. I'm only talking of way back when. But stress positions.
Well, that was about 13, 14 years ago. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of, they do need to strip you down and build you up as a soldier. You do get screamed at in the face and all of that. You know what I mean? It's absolutely something that you either make it or you don't. They make you or break you. And some of the people even got homesick, so they left. And we always had a photograph taken. So on the first day, you get your photograph taken. And then slowly over time, you can see the numbers going down on the photograph. So what you start with, you don't end with. You know what I mean? So, but it's kind of, and it's the actual person as well. It's their mental health and their mindset of how strong they are. Can they take it or not? Because you can't scream back at the sergeants who are screaming in your face. You know what I mean? So it depends on the actual person as well, what they've been through and everything else. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he went from being a decent bloke to being a complete and utter a-hole. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say on the matter.
Yeah.
You can paint whatever picture you want, but he's an absolute a-hole.
Yeah.
But he saved the army. So respect to him for saving the country and fighting in Afghanistan and that. But he's an a-hole as a person. He just is. He was a terrible partner. Oh, that's enough with that one.
Yeah. There's questions. You want me to answer the questions, or are we doing them later?
We're just going to ignore the questions. I've got a bio to go through first.
Okay, no, that's fine. And you'll see them pop up.
And
And I'm like,
besides, it's
okay.
only Adam. It's only Adam. We can ignore
I know. Adam,
Well,
you're supposed to be resting.
Yeah, this is meant to be an empowerment, female empowerment, because we're both females. We can ignore the males and say, bog off. Not talking to you. You'll get me back to that after. So obviously, on your bio, it says that your mission is to help entrepreneurs and clients break free from obstacles to experience their personal and financial freedom.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about your business adventures.
Yeah. Okay, so everything's about mindset. Within everything that I do, it's all mindset. So on my emails that I send out to my VIP list, to my Facebook live streams, to anything that I post, to all of my clients and customers, the packages that I have, and all my online digital programs, as well as my website, everything is about mindset. And it is all about unlocking the old beliefs, the old things, the things that are holding you back, to create whatever it is that you want, whatever desire you want, whether it's to have a business, whether it's to get promoted at work, in your job, whether it's to have a better relationship, whatever it is. So with the life, business and mindset all combined, because I've done business coaching since 2003. I've done life coaching and brought that in since 2014, and mindset throughout the whole thing. So it's everything combined, so that basically we can eradicate and get rid of everything that's holding you back, all of the, comparison syndrome. So you're comparing yourself to somebody else, or something is holding you back from way back when, maybe a teacher at school, or, your parents, or whoever it is, unlocking everything. So basically you're rewriting and reprogramming your mindset differently on a higher level. So you're quantum shifting and changing everything, knocking out all the beliefs and everything else in order to then progress. So you can go for that promotion at work. You can set up that business and be confident in what you're selling, your products and services for your clients and customers and things like that. And basically I bring that energy, I bring everything to all of my work. And I do the deep inner soul work to really drag out what's inside of you that's already there, but what's inside of you, so you can progress forward, go confidently with everything to earn the money that you want, because you deserve it. It's not about being greedy. It's about you deserve that money, because then the more money you make, the more people you help, and then the more people you help, the more money you can make. So it kind of goes together. But also you can actually do a lot more philanthropy work and charity work and help people in different areas. It's not necessarily saying you're going to keep the money, but you can do good things. And it's really great knowing that you have the money coming in order to then take the stress off your shoulders. So you're not worried about where your bills being paid, when they're being paid, and things like that. You're after the overflow. So your cup is full. It's not this half empty, half full thing. Your cup is full. You're going for the overflow. Yeah. But in business and life, in every arena, you're going for the overflow, because why not? Of course, you're amazing, you're incredible, you're fantastic. So why not have more than enough so that you can give to everyone else? And it is about the people. So with my business, I'm focused on the people. There's no pound and dollar sign on their head. It's all about, I keep my eyes on the people. The money flows in anyway, but I keep my eye on the people, and I help people to build a business, have a life that they can feel empowered, that they can feel alive, to have that phenomenal life with ease and flow. So it's not difficult, it's not hard, we're not hustling all the time. It actually sings and aligns with you also setting boundaries, so you're more in control as well.
Yeah,
so that's basically
I'm going to touch on the comments. Cindy Quinn and Sandy Jew. Rebecca is amazing.
Thank you so much. Cindy's in America. Hello, Sandy. Hope you're well.
Yeah, they're all saying hello in the comments. Hi to everybody that's tuned in. I'm not going to name individuals because I think there's quite a few of you.
Yeah.
But obviously, it is all about mindset. If you're in a positive mindset, you can achieve just about anything.
Yeah.
Whatever you put your mind to, just go for it.
Yeah.
There's a saying: if you believe in yourself, I can't remember the next bit. Anything is possible. So 100%. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. It's about having that positive mindset. Obviously, your bio also states you're a creative director and founder of the Empowerment Convention Ignite. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, the Ignite Live event is supposed to be an annual event in the Roman city of Bath. We've obviously been on pause with lockdown and everything, but the Empowerment Convention is a 2-day event with inspirational empowerment speakers. We have a 3-course meal, we have a gala dinner, we have the most amazing security team. But basically, it's a 2-day power-packed, not like anything else you've ever been to, energy, amazing convention, so that you'll meet people, you get goodie bags, you get gifts. Everyone in that room is treated like a king or queen. You will be a different version of yourself, a higher level version of yourself when you leave. And we have gala dinner, entertainment. We've got always something special the night before. So it's on a Friday and Saturday all day, and then in the evenings as well. I also put breaks in there as well, because I also honor that people do smoke cigarettes. People do need to go to the toilet. You know what I mean? So we do run it very, very efficiently. It's all full of empowering music. It's get up off your feet. But I'm very aware that some people may be anxious. Some people have, they get anxiety attacks. They may feel a little bit, that they don't want to come there, coming on their own, but they don't know anyone. So what I do, I personally meet them at the door, bring them in, introduce them to everyone. I also do a recce of the actual venue. And what I do is I put that in our group so that everyone can see what the layouts look like, basically to bring down the anxiety levels in order for people to be confident, knowing that they are going to be looked after, even with disabilities. If they let me know privately beforehand, anything that's going on, I can make sure that I'm covering everything for them. So we always have first aid people there. We always have, we make sure everyone's catered for, but everyone is the same, even me. And I'm the creative director, the designer, the CEO, whatever you want to name me, whatever labels, it is me. But the only people higher than any of us in that room are the security, because they take care of us, obviously, if anything happens. But it really is a life-changing, considerably powerful event. And I'm so excited for when we can do it again. Yeah. So fingers crossed for 2022.
Yeah. You notice I put a comment up. The powerhouse that is the amazing Rebecca Adams, the warrior queen in everything she puts her mind to. I think that's a brilliant comment. So that's why I had to ping it up. I'm obviously not going to leave it there all podcast. Yeah. But I had to ping it up because it's an amazing one. And I think warrior queen, that's just brilliant for you.
Yeah.
And obviously you're on the Mental Health Warriors, so we can give you the title Warrior Queen if you want to.
Thank you. I used to say that to my mum, actually, at Ignite. I kind of embarrassed her a little bit. I did, obviously, with my speech. I, asked my mum to stand up because she's a warrior queen. She was fighting cancer. And, so that's a title that I call my mum too. So, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she'd be so proud of you, everything you've done. And now you can call yourself that title. Warrior Queen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's no worries. Obviously, taken away from all that, I can see you getting a little bit emotional. Are you all right?
It's all right. I'm fine.
Yeah. Obviously, it also says that you love to travel, you read and listen to music and take photographs, watch movies and make endless memories.
Yes.
You know what? That's exactly like me. I love it. I love doing those things as well. Taking photographs of my kids. Absolutely loving it. You know, because it's the memories that they can take forward in their life, isn't it? Yeah.
Definitely. And the thing is as well is that, if you can print them off and put them in an album, then you're going to sit round the fire with your great grandkids or whatever and show them the photographs. So don't necessarily keep them on a device. Do actually print them off and actually have a look. When my mum passed away, I inherited a lot of photographs, and I'm looking through them like, oh, look at all this, and my nan, and photos I've never seen before. They are absolutely amazing. And just capturing, like you said, Kerry, capturing that moment in a photograph. Recording the voice is important as well, but it kind of, when I'm out and about taking photos, it really, and it's great for anyone watching as well, if you need something to kind of take you away from the mundane life and things that are going on and arguments and stuff, just submerge into, you don't even need a camera like that, what I've got. Just use your phone, just go out and about and go and take photos and just concentrate on your breathing and just just be grateful in that moment, in that present moment. It's going to help you shift a little bit as well. It really is. It's good for the head.
Yeah. And obviously it's self-care, isn't it? Which Adam should be on. I don't know if he's still watching or not, but he should be on self-care. Take note, Adam. Self-care time. I'm gonna carry on shouting at him.
It's all right. It's all right. It is important though. I mean, it's about balancing the masculine energy with the feminine energy. And the masculine is all about taking action and getting on and doing the thing, which obviously we're doing. But the feminine energy, which we all have both within us, the feminine energy is relaxing, slowing down, listen to your body, Adam, watching what's working and what isn't, and just giving yourself permission to slow down and stop. Because if you don't, you're going to burn out.
Yeah.
So
which is what we're trying to prevent Adam from doing, having a burnout. Because again, even though he's meant to be off, he's still giving it this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's gone quiet now in the comments on the side.
I've no idea if he's still watching. It says 3 people are watching, but I don't know who. No idea, but
that's
probably one of them will be Adam. Obviously, I'm going to go back up to the top of your bio, well, near to the top anyway. You're an NLP practitioner. Tell us more about that.
NeuroLinguistic Programming is all about the brain. So it's about what I do. I'm always learning. So I always have a look at what I can learn and what I can add and get certifications on, to bring into all of my coaching and mentoring that I do with my clients. So it actually enhances me, but also it enhances my clients as well. So bringing in the neuro-linguistic programming is basically learning them on their level, how their brain is, and then kind of bridging the two together. So it's all combined together. But it really is a wonderful, wonderful certification to have. It's wonderful to learn more about the brain, how it works and things like this, and what things can actually discount it and stuff, and make people, what things they've been through to make them second guess or things like that. But overall, it actually helps within everything that I do together with mindset and everything. So yeah, it's a great tool to have in the box of my brain for my clients and audience. Yeah.
Obviously, it also says you're a law of attraction practitioner. Tell us about that.
You know what, Kerry? Honestly, I've been doing law of attraction since I didn't even know what it was. I was doing it, as you said, back at school. And I was like, of course, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So way back when, I said to my friends, I'm going to join the army from school. And they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, watch me. Yes, I am. So, I mean, it's gone on from there. But I did get certification quite a few years ago. And, many people will have read The Secret. There's loads of other books out there as well. But The Secret is the main one that people can associate with. And it kind of unravels a little bit, knowing that whatever you focus on, as you said before, Kerry, positive thinking and stuff like that. But whatever you focus on is what you bring about. So if you're on the wrong frequency of being angry, upset, negative, all of this, then you're going to grow more of that. Whereas you need to flip it over and pour more ignition, in a way, more fuel on what lights you up, your happiness, kindness, love, joy, all of that stuff, things that make you feel good. Listen to music, watching your favorite movies, spending time with the kids, taking them to the park, smiling, laughing, all of that goodness. And even though it is okay not to be okay, even though you are going to suffer from, stress and anger and upset, someone's going to pass away, you may get fired, things like that. It's how quick you can actually flip it over on a 360 onto the positive. And it's about you getting better and quicker at doing that. But law of attraction is basically sending out there, believing in stuff that you can't see before it even happens. So it's about projecting out there what you want, believing it without a shadow of a doubt. And if it does go the wrong way, then knowing that, okay, next time I'm going to do it. It's fine, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And still believing in yourself. So it's all about the inner soul work, the inner mindset work of doing everything and projecting out there what you want. So it may take a little bit longer to get, and that's okay. You've got lessons to learn along the way. But law of attraction is basically sending out there what you want in order to bring it back to you. So otherwise, there's no point in going for that job interview. If you really believe you're not going to get it, then you're not going to get it. It is what you believe. Whereas if you go out there and slam dunk it, if you didn't get the job, it's because something around the corner is better for you. Do you know what I mean? So if you fail at something, we'll say that. If you fail at something or don't pass it, then you've got lessons to learn in the meantime. So when you go for it again, of course you're going to get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
obviously, one thing that we say is instead of fail, it's first attempt in learning.
There you go. I like that. I'm going to write that down.
Yep. Fail, first attempt in learning. So you've not failed. Right? It's your first attempt in learning. You learn from the mistakes that you've made so that next time you go for it, you're not going to make those mistakes. You're learning. Huh?
Definitely.
And that's the way to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pass my first driving test, the physical driving test. I didn't pass. And I'm glad I didn't. Otherwise, I'd be a really bad driver. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I had things to learn. So that when I went again, obviously, of course, I passed the next time. So, you know, it's kind of, it makes you better at what you do.
And obviously, there's another one. Instead of no, next opportunity.
I like that one as well. I'm going to write that down.
Next opportunity. There's
learning all the time.
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Instead of I can't, you take the T away, I can.
Yeah, 100%.
And impossible, I am possible.
Yeah.
So little things like that, and having them in your head, you make yourself smile and think, you know what, it really isn't as bad as I think it is. I can get back into a positive mindset and move forward.
Yeah.
And obviously, once you're in that positive mindset, you can do just about anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, 100%.
But you've got to be in that positive mindset. But always remember self-care as well, because otherwise you're going to have a burnout.
Yeah. It's a bit like charging your mobile phone. Everyone, you know, you start panicking if you're on 10%, where's my charger? But we forget about ourselves. So you do have to charge up. And the brain is the one tool that you need to charge up all the time. But it helps when you're sleeping. People underestimate sleep. They're so busy, you know, hustling and doing 18-hour days. No. If you know me, you know that I always say, get your sleep, listen to your body, drink your water. You know what I mean? Sleep is very important. Self-care is massive, but mindset will see you through anything. So when you can power this up, you can deal with absolutely anything at all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've got 3 podcasts today. This is my second one. But I know in between, if I give myself, even if it's just 10 minutes downtime, flick through my phone, you know, watching the little random videos on Facebook, you know, I can take my mind off mental health, off doing podcasts, and just focus on me, my little bubble. Even just having that 10 minutes at little intervals during the day, I'll get through it. Because tonight,
definitely. Yeah.
Tonight I can climb in bed, have a shower, climb in bed, put something on Netflix, and chill. Yes. Put my candle on and right. Definitely. I've got a brand new vanilla candle that Adam bought me. I love it. I'm loving it at the minute.
Excellent.
Fills the room with vanilla. It smells gorgeous.
Yeah. It's the little things that actually add up. It's the little things, and like you said, the little pockets that you can do during the day just to top you up a little bit. It really does work. Yeah.
It also says on your bio that you're a belief clearing practitioner. I don't know what that is, so please tell us all about that.
So I mentioned a little bit about this before. So when you asked about the business, so basically we've all got beliefs and values that have been instilled in us from when we were little. Do you remember me saying about the teachers have told us there's no calculator? We'll never carry a calculator ever in our pocket. We do, it's on our phone. So basically it's about identifying what those beliefs are, seeing if they're in alignment, see if they add or subtract to you right now. Because some beliefs that you believe aren't true right now. They've been instilled in you, like children should be seen and not heard. Money's the root of all evil. Money's the root of all evil. And it's like, actually, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Children need to be, you know, don't say quieten down. And if you have a special needs son like me and Kerry as well, you'll know that you want them to be verbal, because at one point our kids weren't verbal. So we're not going to tell them to shut up and things like that. And money isn't the root of all evil. Money has no feelings whatsoever. It's the person, what they do with that money is it. Do you know what I mean? So basically, to cut long story short, belief clearing is clearing out all of those negative beliefs, all of those old beliefs that don't align with you, because we're all different. Some will align with you, Kerry, and some won't align with me that you
Yeah.
have, and that's okay. We're all unique. We're all different. We've all experienced life differently as well. And basically, it's clearing out the beliefs that are holding us back, stopping us from achieving our goals or whatever. You know, when someone says, well, you're working class, or, you know, you're thick, fat, stupid, ugly, you can never achieve that. And it's like, I'm sorry, excuse me. That's kind of rude. But obviously, if that's instilled in you and you keep repeating it and thinking that every single day, that's what you become, and you start holding back. So basically, it's knocking everything out the park, smashing through that brick wall of all the sabotage, all of the negative beliefs and everything, and rewriting you new beliefs that align with you, that feel good, that will add more value to your life and make you feel much more positive. And that therefore you can then reprogram yourself and move forward from there in any arena in your life, business, work, relationships, anything at all.
Yeah. So obviously, 3 years ago, I lost my nana, and my mental health hit rock bottom to the point where I attempted suicide.
Okay.
Obviously, Adam was there, and he was absolutely brilliant helping me. But then I sort of forced myself to pick myself up and sort myself out and move forward. And obviously, a lot of that I can connect with it because I sort of told myself, yeah, all right, the bullies at the school told me that I was fat, that I was ugly, that nobody was ever going to love me, I was never going to amount to anything in my life. But hang on a minute, yeah, all right, I'm not thin, fair enough, but I've got a partner that loves me, I've got 2 beautiful kids that are amazing, and I've got a life ahead of me that I can do anything I want with.
Yeah.
You know, I'm free. I'm still young. I'm free. Yeah. I've got my life. I can change my life around. And there Adam inspired me to get into the mental health field. Fantastic. And now, about a week or so ago, I was on the Campfire Project speaking about my story in Australia.
Amazing.
And
incredible.
A few years ago, I'd never in a million years go anywhere near a camera or even do this.
Yeah.
But now I can stand here and I can say, that's not me. That the old me believed the bullies. Yeah. But the new me. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I'm young. Yeah. Nearly 30, but I'm still young. You know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. You know, I'm young. I've got a husband that loves me. I've got 2 beautiful kids. I've got a nice, clean house. Kids might trash it, but it's clean. You know,
it's lived in. That's cool.
Exactly.
That's cool. You know? But it is all about changing the mindset of how you see things and how you deal. Now, I am going to be real and raw. You know, that's me anyway. Real and raw and straight as anything. All our destinations are death. So people need to dig deep, stop faffing about, show up. Your life is precious. You are here for a reason. You are special. You are amazing. You are incredible. Find out what you're here for and then work at it every single day, the week, and twice on Sundays, because it's absolutely outstanding and incredible that you have an opportunity to change lives. You, Kerry, changing lives. Adam, changing lives. Me, changing lives. Everyone is. And the ripple effect of who you can connect with and who they connect with, the ripple effect, you're never going to know the true result of your ripple effect. It's absolutely massive. And there's a poem, I'm not going to read it out, but I'll just say it's called The Dash. And you can go on your search engines, go and find it. It is a poem that will be read at my funeral, and it's called The Dash. And basically on a headstone.
I think
I've
heard it. I heard it at my auntie's christening. It's between the year that you were born and the year that you died. What happened in that dash? That's your life story.
Yeah, that's your life.
I've heard it.
So your birth date's important, obviously. Your death date's important, obviously. But it's the little dash. It may look little, but that is your life. That's the power. Yeah. How many people are you going to impact? How are you going to show up for yourself? What are you going to do?
Yeah,
Don't waste your life.
But you know what? I love it.
It's amazing.
It was really, really special. You know, it summed up my auntie as well. Like I'd say it's a beautiful little poem.
It is. It's lovely.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cindy Quinn says, I love The Dash. So she's another one that likes it as well.
Yes,
you know?
I have mentioned it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Sandy. Sandy's in Australia. Woo! Love it.
I want to say thanks for all the comments, amazing comments. Last night when Adam was on with the Campfire Project, Scott Carson said he was proud of me. And you know what? To have somebody that I've only ever met virtually say that he's proud of me, it meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously I can stand here now and I can like, I'm brilliant. I'm amazing. And yeah.
Yes, you are.
You know, and 12 and a half years ago, me and Adam, when we first got together and everything like that, we did a business course. And the speaker that told us, you've got to stand up and tell yourself you're worth £1 million. Yeah. And every time before a podcast, in my head, I tell myself, I'm worth £1 million. How
about 1 billion?
I say 1 million, but...
Step it up. But yeah, you're priceless. Honestly, every single person on this planet is a jewel and is priceless. Every heart costs the same. So no one is better than you. No one is less than, because someone else has to die for me to get a heart. Someone else has to die for you to get a heart carried, the same as everyone watching. So everyone, every heart costs the same, but everyone is priceless. And it's what you do whilst you're here. So don't mess about, guys. This is a wonderful opportunity. It really, really is. But do work on the mindset.
Yeah, treat every day as though it's your last and smash it.
But have fun as well, you know. I mean, even in business, I always say to my clients and customers and audience, I'm like, have fun. Otherwise, what's the point of being in business in the first place? Have fun with everything. Bring fun into everything. So like you, Kerry, you know, you take photos of you, Adam, and the boys and stuff. And I used to take photos of me, my mum, selfie time and all this, and she's always smiling. But, you know, it's those little moments, those pockets of time that are kind of, you know, put into, you know, history with the photos. It really is wonderful. So enjoy your life, guys, definitely. And if you're feeling a bit icky one day, that's okay. Just wake up the next day, new opportunity straight away.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's a message. That's a brilliant message. You know, enjoy the life, enjoy every single day, and have as much fun as you can. So what's next for Rebecca?
Oh, life or business? Which one or both? Anything. Well, I've moved up here. So I moved up here last year. I am working behind the scenes on a few things. Two I can actually talk about on here. One is my international interview series. We're in year 5. It's coming out in November. So every November I interview. Well, now I'm recording right now, but it's every November. 30 international entrepreneurs and inspirational people, one every single day, the whole month of November. It's massive. And also the 3rd book in the trilogy of the Smashing 3 series is coming out in October. October 3rd is launch day, so you can get it on Kindle. And we're going in to finish the trilogy off. So the 1st book was Smashing Through the Glass Ceiling. 2nd book, Smashing Through the Brick Wall. 3rd one, I'm not going to tell you the title, but it's Smashing Through the... but it's a collaboration book of people who have come from despair, come from all of different walks of life, whatever they've been through, whether it's cancer, whether it's rape, whether it's you know, a car accident, whether it's, you know, a death of someone, anything like that. You know, even, you know, domestic violence, everything like that. These people are very brave and courageous to share their story, share their real experience and how they've come through the other side. So we're going to finish it off. The trilogy finishes off in October. So, and then behind the scenes, I'm working on a lot of things privately as well. So, yeah.
That sounds brilliant. And we'll definitely watch out for that one. Final question is, if you came across your 10-year-old self, what advice would you give her?
That's easy. And I'm getting emotional because it's always the same message, whether I meet my 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, whatever. Keep going always is my lifetime mantra. I have something special coming out on August 13th through Ray Coates, and which is next Friday, my son's birthday. Something really special. Keep going always. And his album is coming out as well. So that is definitely what I'd say to 10-year-old Rebecca. Way back when, you know, I still remember way back then at 10 years old, you know, my mum watering down the milk, cutting off the crust because they had, you know, mold on them and things, saying that she'd ate before so that I could actually, but, you know, coming from, you know, back then, also, this is an exercise for everyone that they can do as well. So look back at where you were way back when and see how far you've grown, see how much you've overcome, how much you've come through, and see how amazing you are, and really dig deep. You've got a lot of strength inside you. So the 10-year-old, I'm now 42, so the 10-year-old, 20-year-old, the 30-year-old, 40-year-old, whatever, you know, have a look, evaluate, have a look, reflect on everything and go, you know what? I'm a powerhouse. I can do this, or a warrior queen, warrior king, you know, and see how far you've come. But definitely keep going always to the younger Rebecca, definitely.
Yeah. And you know what? That's amazing. And yeah,
Thank
you can call yourself the warrior queen. That's
Thank
from
you.
us.
Thank
So,
you.
you're a brilliant person, and I
appreciate
wish
it.
you every luck going forwards.
Thank
And
you,
happy
Kerry.
birthday for your little boy for his birthday.
He will be 23, so
Oh, not
he's
so
taller
little.
than me. But yeah,
Not
it's
so
cool.
little then, but
Thank
he's still
you.
your
No,
little boy. No matter
he
how
is,
old he gets,
always.
he's still a little boy. He's to us.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Adam, as well, for both asking me on this show. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you for an amazing interview. I've loved this interview.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to say thank you again, obviously. Join me tonight at 8 o'clock. I'm back with Camille Tipton. Join me at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Mwah.
Bye.
I'm going to say that first. Bye.
Bye.